Good morning, beta. How are you? Now you are fine? Okay, I am also fine. So now, uh, today we will discuss chapter number 3, Political Life. Chapter number 3, my topic is what is government? Okay? What is the chapter name? What is government? Okay, beta? So now, first, now you can see here what do you mean by government, or now you can say what is government. So now the word government comes from the Latin word governare. It means governor, or you can say to manage. Okay? So what do you mean by now this word government? To manage or to govern. Okay? The government is the body, or now you can say unit. What is government? The government is a body, or now you can say unit, which administrators a country. The government is required to serve the interest of the people. Okay, so now it's clear what do you mean by government. Now we can see next topic, why we need governments. Why we need governments. Every country needs a government. सभी को गवर्नमेंट की जरूरत पड़ती है. एवरी कंट्री नीड्स गवर्नमेंट टू मेक डिसीजंस एंड गेट थिंग्स डन. These can be decisions about where to build roads and schools, how to reduce the price of onions, like that. So now the government also takes action on many social issues. I mean that, for example here, what are the programs, or you can say what are the tasks that done by the governments. Okay, so now you can see here the ways in which the government affects our daily life. Okay, so now my first point, the government maintains peace and order. Okay, beta, the government maintains peace and order. Now it is the work of the government. Second point, what is the second point? What are the functions of the government? The government protect the boundaries of the country. The government protect the boundary of the country. Third task, the government provide us with water and electricity. क्या देता है बेटा? The government provide us with water and electricity. Fourth, the government builds roads, dams, schools, hospitals, and provide transport facilities. Okay? Yes. So now children, you understand what is the task of the governments? Can you tell me, beta? Yes, now listen carefully once again. The work of the government. The government maintenance, first point, the government maintains peace and order. Okay? Second point, the government protect the boundaries of the country. What are the functions of the government? The government protect the boundaries of the country. Third, the government provide us with water and electricity. The government builds roads, hospitals, schools, dispensaries and transport facilities also. Okay? Yes, beta. Now you come to the next paragraph. Why do we need government? Why do we need a government? हमको गवर्नमेंट की जरूरत क्यों पड़ती है? Need to make rules for everyone in the form of law. So now here, when people live in work together, there is a need for certain rules and regulations. जहाँ पे सभी लोग एक साथ रहते हैं, तो वहाँ पे हमको किस चीज की जरूरत पड़ती है? Some rules and regulations. So now law are required to control the activities. Okay? Law are required to control the activities of the people. The anti-social elements should be kept under control. Many examples are there. You know. Okay? ड्राइविंग के लिए हमको किस चीज की जरूरत पड़ती है? ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस की. ट्रेन में जाने के लिए हमको किसकी जरूरत पड़ती है? टिकट्स की. ओके? नाउ और भी बहुत. सो नाउ यू कम टू द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट. Name the main features of the democratic government. What are the main features of democratic governments? Okay, beta. So now my first point तुम्हारे बुक में भी है. Now you can underline universal adult franchise. Main features of our democratic government are universal adult franchise. Yes, beta. So now what do you mean by here universal adult franchise? ये universal adult franchise क्या है? Can you tell me? Universal adult franchise, now you listen carefully. Universal adult franchise, it means now a person, कोई भी, maybe man or woman, okay? A person who is completed 18 years above, or now you can say more than 18 years old. They can right to vote without any discrimination. Without any discrimination. Now you can see page number 30, 29 and 30. Okay? Universal adult franchise. समझ में आ गया बेटा? व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय नाउ हियर यूनिवर्सल एडल्ट फ्रैंचाइज? Listen carefully. Universal adult franchise, it means now a person who is completed 18 or more than 18 years old, they can right to vote without any discrimination. Yes? Yes, beta. Now, next, fair election. What do you mean by here now fair election? What is fair election? Fair election, it means election must be held with a particular period of time. They should be free and fair election. They should be free and fair election. Okay, beta? Now, next features. We can elect our representatives. We can elect our representatives. I mean that कि हम अपने leaders को खुद चुनते हैं. We can express our views freely. We can express our views freely. We can move from one place to another place in search of job. We can practice different types of religious, customs and cultural traditions. Very good answer, Richa. Now, universal adult franchise, it means now a person age is about 18 years. They can right to vote without any discrimination. Thank you, Richa beta. Okay. So now main features of the governments. Clear? Come to the next. What are the labels of the governments? What are the labels of the governments? Can you tell me, beta? What are the labels of the governments? Now you come to the page number 28. Labels of the governments. Yes. So now the government works at different ways. The government works at different levels. I mean, now government works are divided into 3 levels. Yes. Now beta implementing. Okay. What do you mean by here now implementing? Implementing it means now उसको implement करना, लागू करना. Okay. Yes. Now first you come to the here labels of अभी हम लोग रिवीजन करेंगे, तो मैं आपके क्वेश्चंस को देख रही हूँ. आई विल गिव आंसर. ओके, सो नाउ फर्स्ट, now you see here labels of the government. What are the labels of the governments? So here there are three labels of the governments. First, now local labels. क्या है बेटा? Now local labels. It means where we live. Local label, it means where we live. Or you can say now in your locality, your villages or towns. Yes. Then come to the next label, at the state level. At the state level. Yes. State level, it means now including, or you can say entire state. Whole state. Third one, at the national levels. At the national levels. It means now here entire country. Okay? So now children, when you go to the next classes, you will learn about how government functions at different levels. Okay, beta? Now just a minute. Yes? So now once again you can see here. Why we need a government? Why we need a government? Can you tell me? Yes, Richa beta. You asked. What is your doubt? Okay. So now you come to the math. First question. Why do we think the government needs to make rules for everyone? You can also write. Now you can also write in your notebook. Why do you think the government needs to make rules for everyone? In the form of a law. In the form of law. Okay? Yes, beta. So now here answer. When people live and work together. What is the answer? When people live and work together. There is need for certain rules and regulations. Okay? Certain rules and regulations. Law are required to control the activity. Laws are required to control the activities of the people. Third point, the anti-social elements should be kept under control. Yes. Now write beta. Very good. Richa, very good beta. Okay. Now your answer is very correct. Thank you so much. Okay. Come to the next point. The anti-social elements should be kept under control. Okay? Can you tell me any other regions? Yes. Now governments also solve the problems like disputes. Any types of disputes. Okay? Yes. Come to the next. What is the works of the governments? What is the works of the governments? Yes, beta. Now you tell me what is the works of the government? Yes. Every country needs a government to make decisions and get things done. Okay? Next work. The government's maintenance, peace and order. The government also has the job of protecting the boundaries of the country and maintaining peaceful relations with other countries. Okay, next, the another work of the government, that is all its citizens have enough to eat and have good health. Now you can underline this point. Citizens have enough to eat and have good health. Next, yes. Now come to the my next point. When there are natural disasters like tsunami, an earthquake, it is the governments that mainly organize aid and assistance for the affected people. वहाँ के लोगों को मदद करते हैं वो लोग, खाना देना या कोई दूसरी तरह का सामान, जैसे अभी अपने यहाँ पे कोरोना का चल रहा है, तो आपने देखा होगा कि आपके पेरेंट्स या तो आपके नेबर्स में कई लोग उनके लिए कुछ लोग अनाज दिए, कोई लोग कपड़े भी उनको डोनेट किए. ओके, तो तुम्हारा आंसर मिल गया बेटा. रिचा, तुमने बोला था ना असिस्टेंस क्या है? आई मीन दैट दे कैन हेल्प अफेक्टेड पीपल्स. the governments. Okay? Yes, beta. Now once again you come here, page number 28. Some rules have to be made that apply to everyone. For example, okay, I mean that why we need these rules and regulations. हमें क्यों चाहिए ये रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन? बिना रूल्स रेगुलेशन के काम नहीं चलता है. हाँ, कैन यू टेल मी व्हाई वी नीड रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस? Yes. For example, now you can see here, there is a need to control resources and protect the countries. So people can feel secure. Governments do this the behalf of their people by exercising leadership. अंडरलाइन भी करते जाओ बेटा. टेकिंग डिसीजंस and implementing these among all the people living in their territories. जिस स्टेट में जिस कंट्री में रहते हैं उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करवाना. आपने पूछा था ना भी, इम्प्लीमेंटिंग लागू करना. यस, ओके. थर्ड रिवीजन, दैट इज लेबल्स ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट. What are the labels of the government? Yes, now you tell me answer. What are the labels of the governments? That the government is responsible for so many different things. Can you think of how it's managed to do all this? So that's why the governments work at the different levels. So first level, that is at the local level. What do you mean by now here local level? Local level, it means where we live. जहां तुम रहते हो, maybe in your town, or now you can say your villages. Okay. Second, at the state levels. दूसरा क्या है बेटा? At the state levels, it means now you can say here entire country. Entire country. At the state levels, or you can say central level, it means now here in all whole countries. So now students, when you go into the next few classes, you will learn about how government functions at state and central levels. Okay? Yes, beta. Next, laws and the governments. Now you can see here page number 31. The government makes law and everyone who lives in the country has to follow their rules. This is the only way governments can function, just like the government has the power to make decisions. Underline this point. It has the power to enforce its decisions. For example, now all persons driving a motor vehicle must have a license. Any person catch driving vehicle without license can either be jailed or fined a large sum of money. Without this law, the government's power to make decision is not of much use. Okay, in now you can say in addition to any action that governments can take, there are also steps that people can take if they feel that the particular law is not being followed. If a person feels, for example, that they were not hired a job because of their religion or caste, he or she may approach the court and claim that the law is not being followed, because the court can then give orders about what should be done. Yes? Yes, beta? Okay. So now you can write some question answer, additional questions. First, what do you mean by a government? What do you mean by government? Yes. Second, define universal adult franchise. I mean that, what do you mean by universal adult franchise? Yes. Third, you can write list 5 ways. Question number third, list 5 ways in which you think the government affects in your daily life. In your daily life. Yes. Next, in the form of law. Yes, beta. Now, thank you so much. दिखाओ क्या क्या बंद किया हो गया थैंक यू बोलिए